Learn English through story. The enigmatic stranger. In the heart of the bustling city of Serendipia, where tall buildings kissed the clouds and streets were alive with the sound of laughter and chatter, there was a quaint little cafe tilde copyright named the Velvet Lounge. It was a sanctuary for artists, dreamers, and those seeking solace from the chaos of urban life. The air was always filled with the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee, mingled with the sweet notes of pastries cooling on the counter. But perhaps the most captivating aspect of the Velvet Lounge was not the coffee or the pastries, it was the stories exchanged between patrons, the connections formed, and the secrets shared. Among the regulars was a woman named Mia. In her late 30s, she was a painter known for her vibrant landscapes that seemed to breathe life. Yet beneath her artistic flair lay a heart burdened with disappointment and loss. Mia had once been a rising star in the art world, but after a series of personal tragedies, her inspiration had waned, and her canvases had grown blank. She frequented the Velvet Lounge not only for the coffee but also for the comforting familiarity of its atmosphere, hoping to find a spark that would reignite her passion. One rainy afternoon, as raindrops danced against the Café Tilde copyright's large windows, Mia sat in her usual corner, sketching absent-mindedly. The place was unusually quiet, with only a few patrons scattered around. Lost in her thoughts, she barely noticed when a stranger entered, a man cloaked in a dark overcoat, his hat pulled low to obscure his face. He moved with a quiet confidence, and something about him stirred Mia's curiosity. As the man approached the counter, the barista greeted him with a nod. "What can I get for you today?" "An espresso, please," he replied, his voice deep and smooth, carrying an air of mystery. Mia watched as the man took a seat at the table adjacent to hers, pulling out a small notebook and pen. He seemed engrossed in thought, scribbling notes furiously. The Café Tilde copyright's ambience resumed its hum, yet Mia felt an inexplicable pull toward the enigmatic stranger. It was as if he radiated a unique energy, a magnetic force that drew her in. Unable to resist, Mia stole glances at him throughout the afternoon. His notebook was filled with sketches and writings, a world unfolding just beyond her reach. Finally, as he closed the notebook and prepared to leave, she summoned the courage to speak. "Excuse me," she ventured, her voice trembling slightly. "I couldn't help but notice your sketches. Are you an artist?" The stranger looked up, revealing striking green eyes that held a glimmer of intrigue. "You could say that," he replied, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. "I'm still finding my way, though, I know the feeling," Mia said, her heart racing. "I'm Mia, by the way." "Jasper," he introduced himself, his gaze steady and inviting. "Nice to meet you." They exchanged pleasantries, and Mia felt an immediate connection with Jasper, as if they had known each other far longer than a mere conversation could suggest. They spoke about their respective crafts, Mia's painting and Jasper's writings, and their struggles with creativity. As they talked, Mia learned that Jasper was a traveler, wandering from city to city in search of inspiration and stories to share. For weeks, their encounters at the Velvet Lounge became a delightful routine. They would meet almost daily, sipping coffee and exchanging ideas, thoughts, and dreams. Jasper was unlike anyone Mia had ever met. His perspective on life was refreshingly unconventional. He encouraged her to see beauty in the mundane, to find inspiration in the world around her. "You have a gift, Mia," he told her one afternoon, his green eyes sparkling with sincerity. "You just need to let it breathe. Stop worrying about perfection. Let your emotions guide your brush." Mia felt a warmth spread through her chest at his words. For the first time in years, she sensed a flicker of hope igniting within her. Encouraged by Jasper, she began to paint again, her canvases transforming into vivid expressions of her emotions. With each stroke, she felt liberated, as if the weight of her past was lifting, replaced by a newfound sense of purpose. But as their friendship deepened, Mia sensed an underlying mystery surrounding Jasper. He was evasive about his past, often deflecting questions with philosophical musings or a well-placed smile. While Mia cherished their connection, she couldn't shake the feeling that he was hiding something significant. One evening, as they strolled through a park illuminated by twinkling fairy lights, Mia couldn't hold back any longer. "Jasper, can I ask you something?" she said, hesitating. "Why do you wonder? What are you running from?" Jasper paused, his expression shifting. The warmth in his eyes dimmed for a moment, replaced by a shadow of pain. "I'm not running from anything, Mia. I'm searching for something of purpose. Perhaps, life can be complicated, and sometimes it's easier to keep moving than to confront the past." Mia felt a pang of empathy for him, sensing the weight of his unspoken burdens. "You know, you can share it with me if you want. I'm here to listen," she offered gently. He gave a small chuckle, but it held a tinge of sadness. "Not all stories are meant to be shared, my friend. Some are too heavy to carry alone, and others are simply too fragile." As the weeks turned into months, Mia found herself captivated by Jasper's enigmatic nature. He was a man of contradictions, so wild and free yet burdened by unseen chains. Despite his reluctance to reveal his past, she admired his resilience and the way he embraced life's uncertainties. Then one afternoon, the Cafe Tilde copyright buzzed with excitement as patrons spoke of an upcoming art exhibition showcasing local talent. The thought of having her work displayed sent a thrill through Mia's veins. She spent every waking moment painting, pouring her heart onto the canvas as if the colors could express everything she felt but couldn't articulate. The day of the exhibition arrived, and the Velvet Lounge transformed into a vibrant gallery. Mia stood nervously by her paintings, her heart racing as visitors admired her work. Among the crowd, she spotted Jasper, who stood silently, observing her with a mixture of pride and something else, yet perhaps sadness. "Mia," he said softly, approaching her, "your work is stunning. You've truly captured your essence." "Thank you, Jasper," she replied, her cheeks flushing. "I couldn't have done it without you pushing me to embrace my creativity." He nodded, his gaze momentarily distant. "I wish I could say the same about myself. Sometimes, the hardest part of sharing is revealing the truth behind the art." Mia felt a stirring in her chest. "What do you mean?" "Art is a reflection of our experiences," he began, his voice low. "But what if the experiences we carry are too painful to expose? What if my truth becomes my undoing?" Before she could respond, Jasper turned away, blending into the crowd. Mia's heart sank as she watched him retreat, sensing a shift in the air. She wanted to reach out, to pull him back from whatever darkness haunted him, but she respected his need for space. Days passed, and Jasper became increasingly elusive, often missing their usual copyright meetups. Mia felt a sense of loss creeping in. She had grown to rely on their conversations, his presence a soothing balm for her soul. Determined to understand him, she decided to pay him a visit at his last known address, a small apartment just outside the city. As she arrived, the building seemed worn and weary, much like the man she sought. She climbed the stairs, her heart pounding in her chest. When she knocked on the door, it creaked open, revealing a dimly lit room filled with stacks of books and scattered papers. The air was heavy with silence, and Mia felt a chill creep down her spine. "Jasper?" she called, stepping inside cautiously. "Are you here?" From the shadows, he emerged, looking disheveled and distant. His green eyes, once bright with life, now appeared clouded with worry. "Mia, what are you doing here?" he asked, surprise etched across his face. "I was worried about you," she confessed, stepping closer. "You've been gone for days." "I miss our talks," he sighed, running a hand through his hair, as if trying to collect his thoughts. "I've been reflecting. There are things you don't know about me, things I've kept hidden." Mia felt her heart race, a mixture of fear and anticipation. "You can't tell me, Jasper." "Whatever it is, I'm here." For a moment, he hesitated, the weight of his past clearly pressing on him. "I haven't been entirely honest," he finally said, his voice thick with emotion. "I traveled to escape my own demons. I was once in a dark place, struggling with addiction, and art became my lifeline. I thought that by moving from place to place, I could outrun my past. But now, I realize I can't escape what's inside." Mia's heart ached for him. "But you've grown, Jasper. You've found a new path through your art, through our conversations. You're not that person anymore." "Maybe not," he said, his voice trembling. "But the scars remain, and I fear that sharing my truth will taint the beauty I've created." "Your truth is part of your art, Jasper. It adds depth and authenticity. You don't have to carry it alone anymore." "Let me help you," Mia urged, reaching out to him. For a long moment, he met her gaze, and she saw the flicker of vulnerability in his eyes. "I don't want to drag you into my darkness, Mia. You deserve light, not shadows." "And yet, here we are, two souls navigating the complexities of life," she replied, stepping closer. "Let's face the shadows together." In that instant, something shifted between them. The connection they had built over months deepened into a bond forged in honesty and understanding. With trembling hands, Jasper began to open up about his struggles, sharing the battles he had fought, the nights spent lost in despair, and the painful memories that clung to him like ghosts. Mia listened intently, absorbing every word. She realized that Jasper's story was not just one of pain but also of resilience, a testament to the power of human spirit. They spent hours talking, tears flowing freely as they shared their burdens, their fears, and their dreams. As dawn broke, spilling golden light into the room, Mia and Jasper sat together on the floor, exhausted yet liberated. For the first time, the weight of their past felt a little lighter, a little less isolating. In the embrace of honesty, they found solace in each other's presence. Days turned into weeks, and their friendship evolved into something profound. They supported each other through their respective creative journeys, drawing strength from one another. Mia painted with renewed vigor, each stroke an act of defiance against the darkness that had once consumed her. Jasper poured his heart into his writing, unearthing stories that had long been buried. One evening, as they sat together at the Velvet Lounge, the cafe tilde copyright buzzing with life, Mia took a deep breath, her heart racing. "Jasper," she began, "I want to create something together, a collaboration that captures both our journeys." Jasper's eyes sparkled with intrigue. "What do you have in mind?" "I want to combine your stories with my art," she explained, her excitement bubbling over. "We could create a series of paintings inspired by your writing. It could be an exploration of resilience, love, and healing." His expression softened, and he nodded thoughtfully. "I love that idea, Mia. It would be an honor to share this journey with you." As they embarked on this collaborative project, their lives intertwined in beautiful ways. They spent late nights brainstorming ideas, capturing fleeting moments of inspiration in their sketches and writings. The process became a dance of creativity, each stroke of Mia's brush breathing life into Jasper's words, and each word of his grounding her art in reality. The more they collaborated, the more they found healing within themselves. Mia discovered the courage to face her own insecurities, allowing the colors on her canvas to flow freely. Jasper learned to embrace vulnerability, using his art to connect with others and share his journey without shame. Eventually, they decided to showcase their collaborative work at a gallery in Serendipia. The event was a celebration of their growth, their struggles, and the beauty that emerged from the darkness. As they stood together amidst the vibrant art and heartfelt stories, they felt a profound sense of connection with the audience. When the night came to an end, they received praise and admiration from those who resonated with their journey. Mia looked at Jasper, her heart swelling with gratitude. "We did this together," she said, her eyes glistening with emotion. "Yes, we did," he replied, a warm smile illuminating his face. "And we're just getting started." Their bond deepened as they continued to create, and slowly, the shadows that once loomed over them began to recede. They found joy in their shared passion, weaving their stories into something beautiful that resonated with others. As the seasons changed, so did their lives. Mia's art gained recognition, and Jasper's writing blossomed, leading to opportunities they had once only dreamed of. But beyond their professional successes, they discovered something far more valuable, a connection that transcended the pain of the past. Through the enigmatic stranger who had wandered into her life, Mia learned that vulnerability could be a source of strength. She realized that sharing her struggles, alongside Jasper's, could create a tapestry of healing and inspiration for others. In opening their hearts to each other, they not only transformed their own lives but also began to touch the lives of those around them. Years later, as they stood together at a new exhibition showcasing their journey, Mia looked into Jasper's eyes, filled with warmth and admiration. "I never imagined how beautiful life could be after the shadows," she said softly. Jasper nodded, his voice steady. It's in the shadows that we discover our true selves. We have the power to transform pain into art, darkness into light. Together, we've created a legacy that honors our past and inspires the future. In that moment, amidst the laughter and appreciation surrounding them, Mia realized that the enigmatic stranger had not only reignited her passion for art but had also become a guiding light in her life. Together, they had turned their struggles into something magnificent, a testament to the strength of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the depths of darkness, there is always a flicker of hope waiting to be discovered. As they celebrated their journey, hand in hand, Mia understood that life was not merely about escaping the shadows but rather about embracing them, finding beauty in the complexities of existence. The enigmatic stranger had become her greatest ally, a partner in a dance of creation, healing, and love, via an unforgettable flame that would continue to burn brightly in their hearts for years to come. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.